Hello. Really? Okay. All right. So, theoretically, I've got an ad running. So, theoretically, you can't hear me. That's good. Because I'm not sure what the hell I just did with my phone. And that is kind of important to get this done right. Fuck. Did I lose it again? Maybe. I'm also not really sure I did my volume correctly with this microphone. So, if that's not the case, I do apologize in advance. Son of a bitch. Oh, there it is. Oh, don't even have the fucking countdown on, do I? Yep, I'm gonna roll. Fucking hell. Oh, someone followed me. Hmm. Right, right. I should probably pay attention to what the fuck I'm doing, huh? I apologize for any weird noises. I'm like that. Okay. Ah, fuck it. I'd gone without the countdown for a while, so I feel like I'm ready to play. Now, I've tried to readjust my voice settings with the game, so now I should be louder, but I don't know how well this actually will work. So, if you could let me know if I'm too loud or too soft relative to the game, that would be very helpful. Neverwinter. I just saw the D&D movie, and it was surprisingly watchable. I thought it was going to be dreadful. I really did. I assumed it was going to be like the first one, way back when, and just awful. I did not think they were going to pull it off, but they did. I thought it was quite entertaining. Apparently, it got some pretty good reviews too, all things considered. All right, here I am. All right. Now, did I steal everything I needed to steal? Let me guess, no. I should also get Magic Missile the next time I level up. Hmm. The red note is sealed with a thin strip of red wax. The note is. Cracking open the wax seal reveals the evil plans of a nefarious organization called the God, I'm sucking at talking today. The Zhentarim. The Zhentarim, also known as the Black Network, is an evil organization seeking to dominate the lands from the Moon Sea to the Sword Coast. Working in secret, the Zhentarim have prepared weapons and armor for a rampaging army of orcs, and have even struck a deal with the devil. At the bottom of the note, there's also a mention of a secret Zhentarim base somewhere in the region. Okay, let's take that. This still looks important. It does. That's why I read it before picking it up. Hmm. All right. So, as I recall, I'm going to go have to find Astriel and report in. I do enjoy reporting in. Makes me feel accomplished. Oh, what's that? Oh, a fair bit of stuff. What the hell? What just happened? Children, can you please get out of my way for a sec? Thank you. That was weird. Okay. Or I guess I'll take it anyway because it was bothering me. Thinking I should probably rest. There we go. And save. No one seems to mind that we were digging around in their basement, so hopefully that's a good sign. Cutscene. Stop him. Uh-oh, can you hear things? Because I heard him say, please let me alone, but... Does Wickers have the book? Yes, I found the book. I feel like we're gonna need that book. Report to Captain Dratharian immediately. No, dear. Poor fellow.
Yes, what do you want? We would do better to save our energy for battle, not waste it on needless conversation.
Okay, she's pretty loud. Okay. So maybe I'm just paranoid about nothing. I'm like that sometimes. Fine. Stole the gold piece from the corpse. It'd be funny if that led to me getting framed for murder. What's that noise? I feel like I hear arrows. What is the air? What are those arrow sounds? Maybe there's a training thing somewhere and people are shooting arrows? Very strange, very strange. I guess I'll go find the doorman so he can bitch about my outfits more.
Yes.
I see you've returned to grace us with yet another spectacle. Go ahead and insult my robe, sir, or do I have to keep it on? Yes, I'm afraid so. One must always observe etiquette at the Chateau Elite. And believe me, I am just as reluctant as you are at the prospect. I think you like insulting my clothes, dude. Alright. I like the harpsichord music here. There's Astriel. Let's save, because I remember this going badly. Pardon me, pardon me. There we go. Oh. Well, fuck it.
How go your investigations of the Blackstone Inn?
I'm going to tell her about my discovery.
Zentarum.
Not
Great.
Zentarum, that's how you
If
pronounce
things
it.
have turned out any worse?
Tarrasque mating season discovered at the Happy Cow?
Well, at least we'd go out with a bang, eh?
Laugh.
So, the Duke is killed in suspicious circumstances, and the Zentarum are moving weapons and armor through town with no questions being asked by the authorities. Orcs and pirate captains, too? Right little nest of adders we have discovered. Wait, did you hear that? Shh! I thought I heard voices in the hallway.
Uh-oh.
Listen, someone is at the door.
I have the oils and perfumes that you ordered, my lady.
I did not order any oils. You were followed.
Uh-oh. Alright. Alright. Looks like we're all alive. Yay. That makes me happy. Barely alive, but still. Did they leave anything behind? I'm worried I have this too soft.
It would appear that it is time for me to disappear into Daggerford. Not the easiest of tasks, but I have my ways. I've heard that the town gates have finally been opened, so you are now free to leave Daggerford and continue investigating the areas around it. I'll be in touch with you as soon as I'm able.
I'm sure more clues as to what the Zentarum want with Daggerford await you. Follow up on the farmer's problems in Liam's Hold. Stay flexible, and take things from there. So I gotta go everywhere but Liam's Hold first. Most importantly, however, do not lose heart. My feelings that we should be able to find your Talaran. All is not lost. Of that, I'm certain. Oh yeah, I forgot. Poor Talaran.
I still owe you some coin for all you've done for me. Please take this with my blessing. Now I must go. I'll find you once it is safe for me to do so. Fare thee well, friend. Good luck.
Astriel takes flight. Alright. So I got a whole lot of other places I can go. And I can rest. Okay. I am now not dying. So let's see. There's a Mad Miller. East. Cattle rustling is south. Paradis is west. Uncommon criminal is Gillian's Hill. Not sure where that is. Border dispute. Lonely Barrens. Truth about vampires. Gillian's Hill. West. And oh, I forgot to ask Clefter. Okay, before I go, I'm going to talk to that Clefter fellow about the missing kid. I do want to be efficient after all. Come on, friends. Uh-oh, that seems like a bad sign. Let's go north first. Pardon me. Still getting over the last bits of that stupid cold. Alright, so I need to talk to that annoying kid. There he is.
What do you want?
Alright. Fernigold the Elder says you two know about his son, Fernigold the Younger. Know him? Well, he's a regular laugh riot, that one. Always running about, talking about lost treasure and ancient tombs. Ain't that right, Rugmax? Yeah, saying he's gonna find some magic sword or helmet that's gonna make him his folks rich. Pretty's a full-blown nutcase. Care to tell me what you know? We don't care to tell you nothing. Alright, let's intimidate them. Well, I'm a halfling. Let's bluff. Well, news is the lad might be dead, and I've heard a few folks mention you two as suspects. Yeah, let's try it. We wouldn't kill Fernie. We wouldn't kill anyone. Who said that? I'll kill... I mean, I'm really curious about who would be spreading such horrid rumors. You better tell him what happened, Glev. I ain't going to jail for killing someone when all we did was give Fernie some fake map. Hi, Emmy. How are you? Hey, is my sound okay? And I will save as soon as I'm done with this conversation. Oh, I know you've gone and done it, Rugmax. Guess there's no point in keeping secrets no more. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm glad I was able to adjust it. We just got some traveling merchant to sell Fernie a fake map. I only did it to make a little extra coin and to have a laugh at Fernie's expense. But when he didn't come back, I started to get worried. I guess he must have followed the map and got himself into some trouble. Now that's all I know. So honest. Okay, do you have a copy of the map? Here, take it. I hope it leads you to him, mister. Yes, I hope so too. Alright, so I got to terrorize some children, so that's good. What does the map say? That was a good movie. I thought it was very, very good. Alright. This is a copy of the map used by Fernigold the Younger before he went missing. The map marks out a waterfall in the wilderness area east of Liam's Hold. Written on the bottom of the map is the word Tematamuth. Oh man. Okay. I should change out of this and get back into my mendicant clothes because I like setting people on fire when they hit me. I do not like my halfling face though. Unfortunately, the default game does not have any good halfling faces. I'm gonna get a mod, I think, that has additional halfling heads so I can give him a better face. Hey, if Bradley Cooper can be a fucking halfling, I should be able to make a hot halfling. That's, I'm sticking to that. That was a pretty great surprise.
Well met.
Oh, good night, sir. Now that the situation with the escaped prisoner has been dealt with, the gates are open once again. Hmm, yeah. Not sure how I feel about that. Since it's clear they just murdered that guy. But I do have a hell of a lot of places to go and people to see, so look at all of my subquests. I have collected them. Alright. I thought it was going to be a terrible movie, but it was not a terrible movie. The paladin was the funniest part, though. Ooh, once you've settled into your stronghold. Ooh, get a stronghold. A world map. Western, Eastern, Liam's Hold. Look at this. This is a cool little feature. Welcome to the world map. This is not in normal Neverwinter Nights. This is only in this game. For those of you familiar with the Baldur's Gate world map system, this world map works just the same. The world map will appear when you leave an area, so you can decide which area you wish to travel to next. Each area is represented by an icon on the world map. Most of these area icons are hidden and invisible at the start of the game. You must explore the many areas of the world to uncover new icons on the map. Once you've visited an area, the icon for that area becomes visible. Visible icons appear in color on the map, and you can always quickly and easily travel to any of these known, oops, I gotta scroll down, locales from any other area on the map. When you leave an area, you may uncover a hidden adjoining area. The icon for this area will then be revealed. Revealed icons appear as gray and flashing on the map. You must travel to revealed areas directly by entering that area from an adjoining area's connecting exit. For example, if a revealed icon appears to the west of a visible icon, i.e. your current area, you may only reach this revealed area by traveling via your current area's western exit. NPCs may reveal hidden areas by marking them on your map for you. If you wish to reach a distant area revealed by an NPC, you must travel in that direction, adventuring through areas that lie between. We hope these instructions will help you in your travels. Alright, well, I'm going to jot down that I left the east exit of Daggerford, so oh no, west exit. Oh shit. Yes, it was west exit. So that I can try to do the south exit next time and see if I get more areas. Now, I'm gonna exit my map and check my journal. The Mad Miller's in the east. Truth about vampires is somewhere else. That's to the west. Alright, well, let's try going out the south and see if there's anything different. I could also try going out the north. Nope, nothing different. So do I want to go west or east? West or east? I'll go west. Hmm. There's an obelisk. Let's have a look. Trip to 2 hours. Good to know. Tradeway. Daggerford to the east, Gillian's Hill to the south, and Liam's Hold to the south. Alright. Stone Tower. I could look into the tower. Let's see what's in the tower.
It seems I can't.
I don't like that. Thanks to the movie, I really want to play a Druid Shifter in my next game. I think it would be fun. Alright. I am seeing some kind of door or gate right here. I should check it out.
Ah, the sweet. Yes, what do you want?
Ah, crap. Alright, well, she likes fresh air better than stale underground air. Let's talk for a
We would do
moment.
better to save our energy for battle, not waste it on needless conversation.
Well, how are you feeling? Alright. Nothing new. Alright, let's go down this way. Alright.
Oh, cornfields. Granda Retsotnert once invented a corn-picking machine. Let's just say the memory of whizzing corn ears has never left my nightmares.
Gnomes. Never trust a gnome to invent anything. I say playing a gnome who will invent shit. But you know how it goes. Do as I say, not as I do. Alright, what's this? Maximilian Manor. Was I supposed to see someone here? I don't know. I suppose I can find out. Jonas Sr. Jonas Jr. They look very similar. Like his father, this lad is frighteningly muscular, almost to the point of freakishness. That's rude. I guess I'm halfling though, so I guess that's true about everybody. The farmer's arms are as thick as logs, and his legs are as thick as tree trunks. You find it a relief the fellow has such a pleasant demeanor. Good to know.
Hello there.
Hello there, stranger. I haven't seen you around these parts before. Where are you from? I'll go with the truth. I'm not really from anywhere, if you must know. I'm a caravan guard, and tend to move around a lot. Well, if you're looking for a place to settle down, you won't find better than this valley, friend, especially during apple picking season. My boy and I have been plucking the red beauties from our trees for days. Funny thing is, neither of us like apples. You don't like apples? I don't like any kind of fruit, to be honest. Most are either too sweet or too tart. I'm more of a meat and potatoes guy. Just give me a nice juicy cut of beef, and I'll be grinning from ear to ear. I'm more of a meat eater myself, too. Well, even though I don't care for apples, they're a valued commodity in Daggerford, and we don't let any go to waste. When an apple doesn't make the cut for quality, it goes into my wife's hot apple cider. That really sounds good right now. You mentioned your wife makes hot apple cider?
Yes.
Grabby, I've been working on the batch all day. My boy and I are having some ourselves, right, Junior? Yep, we're also having cake 'cause it's my birthday. How old are you, Jonas Jr.? Well, my dad says I'm still just a young pup, whatever that means. You'll always be just a young pup in my eyes, lad. He gives the boy a mischievous wink. Well, happy birthday to you, too, Jonas. Thanks, mister. Say, why don't we have this nice man come and share some hot cider and birthday cake? Well, I wouldn't want to repose. Nonsense. Jonas Jr. is right. There's plenty to go around, and we'd enjoy the company. That's very kind. I'd love to have some cider and cake with you. Just come and sit with us by the fire when you're ready. I might just do that, Jonas. Thank you for the invite. Interesting. Birthday present. All right. Well, that's quite nice of them. I feel like there's going to be like a twist somewhere. But maybe not.
Is
Maybe.
it just my imagination? Or does it
What's
smell like a
wrong?
wet dog in here?
Oh. 1 second. My kitten's doing something weird. I need to poke her. Hey, baby girl. What are you doing? All right. Oh. All right. Sorry about that. Easy does a little in. I still feel like there's going to be a twist of some kind here. It's everyone's very nice. Let's talk to the mother.
A moment of your time.
Leave here, stranger. You don't belong. I'm sorry. Well, don't belong, but your husband and son have been most hospitable. It's their way, not mine. I'm sorry, madam. I was just having a look around. Well, you best have a look around someplace else if you know what's good for you. Now leave me be. I'm busy. Very well. I'll leave you to your work. Oh. This is very strange, I think.
Right, I can do that. There you go.
Oh, well, he beat me to it.
Right, I can do that. There you go.
Cider recipe. Half-gallon apple juice, 2 cinnamon sticks, 2 whole cloves, 2 allspice berries, half orange peel, cut into strips, half lemon peel, cut into strips, and special ingredient. See the note below. fellow named Strand in the Blackstone Inn sells knockout drops, which are added to the cider immediately before presenting it to the victim. Interesting. Well, now I kind of want to drink the cider and see what happens. I could save first and then let myself fall for the trap. I think that would be fun.
It seems I can't.
Okay. I'm very curious. I mean, maybe the knockout drops make it taste legitimately good.
It seems I can't.
Alright. Well, let's go sit by the fire. I want to let them drug me. Let's see what happens. Now, isn't this preferable to all that gallivanting about the countryside? Tell me, friend, do you like my trophies? You're a hunter, then, I take it. I am indeed. My son shall soon my son shall be adding a few trophies of his own to these walls, eh, Junior?
Yeah! All right.
Uh-oh. Hunting is fun. I like the killing part the best. Now, Junior, you know we Maximilians hunt for food alone, not for pleasure. While you'll have our nice friend here thinking we're just a couple of bloodthirsty savages. Not really my concern why you hunt, Jonas. How diplomatic of you, friend. Yeah, I must say that these trophies mean a great deal to me. They represent the essence of what it means to be a Maximilian. What it means to be alive.
Yeah! All
Only
right.
the strongest survive. Ha! Only the strongest survive. Is that a song you're singing? It's the Maximilian family credo. It's how we govern ourselves. My forebears carved this bit of land out of thick woodlands teeming with dangerous beasts. Some of my ancestors did not survive the ordeal. Those that did were made stronger. Now I believe you're about to taste some of my wife's wonderful cider. Now I know it's drugged. I want to see what happens if I just drink it straight. There you go. Isn't that wonderful cider? Now the game begins. What kind of game? It's an old Maximilian family pastime. A little something I call only the strongest survive. How do you play this game? Well, my dear, you already started when you drank down the contents of the goblet. Isn't that right, Junior? Jonas, you drugged me? Oh dear God, drugged you, we did. Now it's time for the game. Time for my birthday present. Birthday bird. I'm feeling so sleepy. Can't keep eyes open. This one's hardy, Junior. Look how he fights to maintain consciousness. Won't be long now. I'll get you, Jonas. Ah, the chase maze. Alright. Well, I did catch them. So what happens if I don't do it? Alright, here we go. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Alright. So, let's see. No. Come on. Let me open the fucking thing.
Oh, exciting!
Alright. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna quit out. Because it's a cutscene and it won't let me otherwise. So it looks like what happens if I fall for it is I go into a maze. So what happens if I don't fall for it? Because I do obviously know what's in the recipe because I broke in. I'm like that. I'm hoping I don't cheat myself out of something fun. Maybe they'll just knock me over the head. They're very big after all. Of course, if I miss out entirely, I am absolutely going to restart and fall for it because I want to see. Alright, let's see. Alright, I've asked that.
Yeah!
Creepy dude.
Yeah! Oh,
Some sort of song. Alright. Now I'm gonna go with the honest route after reading your wife's recipe. I'm not sure I want any of her cider, Jonas. So, like an unruly puppy, you've been sticking your nose in places it doesn't belong. Well, dogs are pack animals, and as such, it's time the pack leader taught you a lesson in manners. Well, pack leader, I'm afraid you'll find me to be a most unwilling pupil.
Taste the steel, villainous wretch!
Ah. So that's it? I mean, it's nice to level up, but... Darn it. That's no fun. Well, maybe I'll break in anyway. See if I can get downstairs. Whoa. Let's blow up the place.
Yeah!
I'm kind of sad though, because I feel like the maze would have been fun. Sorcerer. Alright. I have considered weapons finesse. Yeah, let's go with it. We're going to use weapons finesse. Alright. Now I'm finding mage armor to be not terribly useful, so I'm going to switch that out for magic missile. And 4. I dislike giving up my shot at Everards. Or the missile storm. But I've got to roleplay. On the other hand, fire wall is just a stationary thing, so I think I'm going to go with the missiles. If it were blasting someone with fire, I would do that. Alright. Well, can I get downstairs?
It seems I can't.
Well, that's not fun. If I really can't go down there, I kind of want to just fall for it then. See what happens. Where's the wife? Oh, there she is.
A moment of your time.
So you've slain them both. If you're afraid of me, stranger, don't be. Yes, I'm also a lycanthrope, but I'm glad as anyone to see that the reign of terror has finally come to an end. But, that was your husband and son I just killed. Aren't you the least bit upset? Husband. Hardly. Jonas was my progenitor. He got me alone in the woods one evening and changed me. But the change didn't take as intended. Perhaps my own nature fought against it. So, but you're a werewolf. I'm a lesser lycanthrope. Because the change did not follow its proper course, I've suffered numerous side effects, including pale skin and an aversion to sunlight. My life as a lycanthrope has been an existence I would not wish on my worst enemy. Well, I can see why you'd feel anger towards the elder Jonas, but what of your son? He was my child, and I loved him. But he was always more Jonas's son than mine, and would have gladly continued the barbaric traditions of the Maximilian family. What is this reign of terror you speak of? If you had imbibed the drink which was proffered to you, then you would have been the next victim. You would have awoken in the chase maze, from where there is no escape. Beneath this home is a dark and terrible secret, a labyrinth the Maximilians used for sport. They release people into the maze and tell them they must reach the exit before the allotted time runs out. And if the allotted time runs out, then you would become prey for the hunters, like so many who came before. You've done nothing to prevent this. Strike me down if you must. Though I lack the complete guilt of my son and progenitor, I was an accomplice in their schemes and deserve to be judged as such. I'll not slay you. Leaving you alive with your memories seems a harsher judgment. Okay, but, you know, if I can't go down into the maze, I'm kind of sad about that.
It seems I can't.
You know what? Honestly, I think I'd rather go down into the maze. I'm very curious about it. So, I am save scumming because, to be honest with you, I think I'd rather fall for it. Alright, so we'll go through the same dialogue.
Yeah!
Diplomatic answer.
Yeah!
Song. I'll take the goblet and drink it down. Alright, there you go, friend. Isn't that wonderful, cider? And now the game begins. How do you play this game? Why, my dear friend, you'd already started when you drank down the contents of that goblet. Isn't that right, Junior? Jonas, you drugged me. Drugged you did. Now it's time for the game. Time for my birthday present. Birthday present. I'm feeling so sleepy. Can't keep eyes open. This one's hardy, Junior. Look how he fights to maintain consciousness. Won't be long now. I'll get you, Jonas. There we go. It doesn't give me the option, I think, to say that I did this on purpose to see what's in the maze, but... Oh, wow. I don't have anything, do I? Voice floats over from the next cell. I thought you'd never wake up. You must have gulped down the whole goblet. Me, I got halfway through and I could tell something didn't taste right. But by then it was too late. Strange. I'm usually adept at avoiding the pitfalls of the road. Drugged. This is Pettywick Wocket. Of course, silly. And it gets worse from here on out. The name's Pettywick Wocket, though it seems a tad morbid to be exchanging pleasantries with the soon-to-be deceased. Right about now, you're probably wondering what could possibly be worse than being drugged and tossed in a cell by two psychotic apple farmers. Well, the answer is being drugged and tossed in a cell by two psychotic werewolves, if all Gravia Maximilian told me is correct. You spoke to the mother. What did she say? Oops. I said, so the mother's a werewolf too. Basically, if you're Maximilian, then you pretty much get down on all fours and bark like a dog when the moon is full. However, I don't think Gravia is nearly as pleased to be a lycanthrope as the other two. I suppose that's why she revealed to me the secret of the chase maze. She hopes I'll be able to escape when my own time comes. What do you mean when your own time comes? I was meant to serve as sport for the lady werewolf Gravia, but she apparently lacks the killer instinct of the two males, something that has served to strain her relationship with the older Jonas. She said that if you do not solve the chase maze within the allotted time, the hunter, which in your case is the younger Jonas, will attack and tear you to shreds. But she told me how to find the exit. I can tell you if you promise to come back and release me from the cell once you've located your equipment. Okay, I'll try to return for you if I escape the chase maze. The exit lies somewhere in the northern section of the maze, at the end of a long corridor. Good luck, and remember to return once you've escaped. Thank you. I'll see you shortly. Alright. See, I don't want to... This works out better, because then I don't have to leave this poor girl here. Up here.
Oh, exciting!
Prepare yourself, halfling, as the chase is about to begin. Wait, can the prey not know the identity of his hunter before the chase begins? Seems only fair. Of course. My son Jonas and I carry the Maximilian family legacy into the future. We are the hunters, and the chase maze is our most prized possession and our greatest source of entertainment. How did it come about? A hundred years ago, Frederick Maximilian, grandson to our line's progenitor, devised a way to sharpen his hunting skills by night while toiling in the fields by day. Come here, baby girl. Pardon me a sec, I'm gonna go grab my cat. There. she's too cute. Sorry about that. I couldn't resist. My girl is a lovely girl. All right. While toiling in the fields by day. The chase maze has been expanded on some since then, but its goal is still the same: to sate the Maxillian, not Maximilian, Maxillian bloodlust, while retaining our lycanthropic secret from those who would do us harm. So this maze of yours exists solely for your entertainment. It is a hunt in microcosm, stripped to its core, where prey runs from the hunter with little hope of escape. It isn't an imitation of life, friend. We are all just fodder for someone else's grand design. Why force this on your son? Why not allow him to choose his own path? Because he's a Maxillian, and our motto is only the strongest survive. When I was his age, my father bestowed a similar gift upon me, a young elven maiden who he found bathing in a stream. To this day, I can still hear her delightful screams. So has anyone ever escaped? No, but don't let that discourage you. When I open the portcullis, I'll begin counting down from 20. If you manage to escape the maze before the end of the countdown, you're free. That's not all. I've also scattered a few chests throughout the maze that contain items which may be of use for you, in case you're afraid you'll run out of time. Your generosity knows no bounds, Jodas. Now, without further delay, let the fun begin. On your mark, get set, go. Gulp. All right. Well. Okay. There's Pennywick. Now, she said it was the north, I think, right? Let's see. At the end of a long corridor. Okay. Honestly, as a mage, I think... Alright. What's in the maze, just... I can't use a longbow. Fantastic. Well, if I can't do this, I can always go back to my version of things where I didn't know, or where I didn't take it. I am gonna die. I mean, technically speaking, I did find the recipe beforehand, so I didn't have to do this, but I wanted to see what happened. Alright. Oh, that one's better. That I can actually use. Alright. The time limit, thwarts my sense of completion. Because I really just want to explore everywhere. At the end of a long corridor, they said. Oh, let's get the maze first. Oh, I triggered a trap. Oh. Your head will make a fine trophy. Oh dear. Well. I do have a lot of fireball spells. I suppose I should just try to kill him. Yeah, I suppose. Don't leave my poor familiar out to deal with it himself. Right now. Let's go flare arrow. Ah, it confounds you that, as far as you know, neither BioWare or Community Hack Packs have copied the iconic vampiric wolf howl? Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, suppose I can see why BioWare wouldn't, because maybe theoretically that's copyright content. But you'd think a hackback would. It's a cool thing, and they've certainly done taken other cool things. Ah, hell, reflex save versus fire, really? Okay. Oh, killed my familiar. Fortunately, summon another familiar. There we go. I don't know. I don't know enough about copyright law to be honest with you. So how are you, Rafishke? Ah, damn it. He's not quite dead, and I might be. This is what I get for ignoring the recipe I found that said that the cider was drugged. Well, on the other hand, it seems like I can now take my time. Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm very much not good at this game, so it was a reasonable guess. Like that. That sort of thing tends to happen quite a bit. I wonder if the father's gonna come kill me now. If he's noticed his son is dead. Ah, that's nice. I did find I experimented with both, and I did find that if you fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? If you refuse, they just give you enough experience points to level. It's quite nice. But then I couldn't rescue the girl that's in here, so I don't like that idea. Okay, she said at the end of a large corridor. Oh, this is different. Oh. Okay. No maiden should be left unrescued. Indeed. Eric the Red does not like to leave people. Eric the Red is going to sleep for 8 hours. No one's going to notice. That's funny. You'd think the dude would realize that his son is dead by now, but you know, he might just think he's playing with his food. Alright. I don't really like leaving the maze unexplored, though. That is the downside. There's a chest. What's in the chest? Ah. Well, I think I did buy myself some... Ah, my cat's wandered off again. She's left me alone. To be annoying. Ah, Dusky Rose. AC by 1. That's actually not too bad. That's probably worth it right there. I kind of feel sorry for them. This might have worked better if I were a low-level class that wasn't a magic user. But, you know, when you're a sorcerer, you don't necessarily even need your belongings. Alright, so that's this way. What's the other way? Can I go back into the maze? I'm going to be sad if I can't go back in the maze. Ah, there we are. Hi again. Oh, there's Jonas C. I think I'm going to go back in. Up. Momentarily. Hopefully he didn't see me. So now how to get back in there. So that's good. Then I can search it at my leisure. After I murder that guy. Where are my companions, too? They're just kind of not here. Oh,
A moment of your time.
you escaped. Amazing. No one's ever escaped from the chase maze before. I met a certain gnome named Pettywick down there. Pettywick lives? I'm relieved to hear that. I thought my husband might have killed her out of frustration over my little rebellion. What's the purpose of that awful maze? Sport, listen. I know how cruel and disgusting that must sound to you, but Jonas is a creature of the wilds and views everything through the filter of survival. Presumably you're a werewolf too. Yes, I am a lycanthrope, though a lesser, weaker variety, and too intimidated by them to speak out against their cruelty until now. Please, return to the chase maze and slay them both once you have re-equipped yourself. My husband stored your possessions in a chest of drawers in one of the back rooms, but hurry before it's noticed you've escaped. Why should I? They gave me a sporting chance and I escaped. Sporting chance? Why, you entered this contest that no creature before you has ever run. The prey is not meant to escape the chase maze. The prey is meant to die. No, if justice is to be served for all those who perished in the chase maze in years past, both my husband and son must be slain. Very well, I'll return and ensure that no lycanthropes survive. Where are my teammates, by the way? At one point, I had partners. Did they just get murdered or drugged or what? Hello, friends. So, Rashke, what actually happens to my teammates while I do this? Ah, well, that's quite nice. That's a lot of shit. How much shit did I have? Holy crap. I got a new outfit. Alright. Oh, waiting their turn. Okay, so I gotta go rescue them too. Ah, that's clever. Alright. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright. I didn't think they'd leave me here, but I guess you never know. Now, time to murder that guy. I'm pretty close to leveling up as it is. You'll pay for my son's death. Oh, you found out. Glad to hear it. I hit you with a firearm.
Ha!
And another fire. Oh, cool. I forgot you got hit by fire. This is quite fun.
Ah!
Next time, don't pick a magic use.
Ha!
Yeah, I lived. And leveled up. Alright. Back to Sorcerer. Speaking of sorcerers, Dungeons and Dragons was quite fun as a movie. I enjoyed it very much. I never would have thought they'd be able to set something in the Forgotten Realms and have it work. I was wrong. want to keep those. Alright. And I'm going to break away from the meta magics for a bit and get weapons finesse. Now, let's see. I'm going to switch out mage armor for magic missile because I do like my evocation spells. And by strict role playing, I should pick Wall of Fire, but I find wall spells to be completely useless, so I'm going to go with Isaac's Missile Storm. And we're going to keep my Fire Method. It was also kind of useless, but you know, he's cute, so there you go. Now, let's save people. Hi. You came back. Oh, thank you, friend. Now, if you don't mind, I'm leaving this place, and I advise you to do the same. Glad to help. Good luck to you. I'm not going to be a dick to some lady in a cell. What is she supposed to pay me with? They stole her shit. Look at her. Attractive gnome's pluckiness helps her maintain a sense of humor, even under the most dire of circumstances. Alright. Ah, there. You were correct. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, you're dead. Yeah, I should probably rest. Hi, friends.
Greetings! Would you care to enjoy the pleasure of my company once again? Personally,
Yes.
you wish for me to travel with you? Well,
Glad to have you along. Alright, and let's get Reagan as well.
Might I assist you again? Things were just starting to get interesting.
Yep. Nothing at the moment. Carry on. Alright. Now, let's loot the shit out of this place. If there's anything to loot. Probably not, but you know. Worth looking.
it seems I can't.
Yeah, I agree with you. Oh well, nothing's perfect. I guess they were all just, I guess if we look at it, it's probably not a long way apart, and we were nearby each other, so they knew what I was up to. Reagan, how's your armor? Reagan's armor? How does half plate compare? Alright, not good. We'll sell that. Actually, the funniest part of Dungeons & Dragons movie, or the part that I found most relatable anyway, is when Chris Pine kept handing everything to his comrade. It's like, here, you carry it. Just like, oh my, that brings back memories of poor Deacon.
There you go.
Always make the henchman carry the loot. Alright. Oh, well, that worked. I was off of examining it, and he just opened it. Alright. Stop that. Alright. So you got 22 with that. 22 in that too. Well, this guy has better shit still. guess they're fairly generous with the arrows. Alright. Does Reagan have a ranged weapon? I don't think she does. So I think I'm going to give her this. And give her the arrows. I'll give her another one of these. And let's see, I think Perfect carries a crossbow, so we'll give him the other bolts. And as a ranged weapon, instead of the crossbow, I think I will keep the sling, because I got a decent sling. And there's something about halflings and slings. You know how it goes. There we go. Do I have any rocks for the sling? That could be an interesting issue. I had a few ice bullets, I guess. Like 20, but I don't know if I have any regular rocks. Well, that could be its own problem. We'll deal with that later. Next time, dudes, don't kidnap a fucking sorcerer. It may not be a... I like the world map. It looks very cool. I mean, I don't have very many locations yet, but I'm looking forward to getting more locations put on the world map. I definitely liked it. I was imagining it'd be more like the Neverwinter Nights 2 map, but I like this better. It is probably fair to note I hadn't played much Baldur's Gate at all, so I didn't really know what to expect. So when they said it, compared it to Baldur's Gate 2, I wasn't sure what it would look like. That is true. That is true. I didn't think about it until you just said that, but it is pretty impressive that they managed to get that to work, rather than it being part of the base game. Oh good, I did one of these. It is really impressive. I guess it's like The Witcher 1 though, because The Witcher 1 they used the Aurora engine, but then utterly hacked it to smithereens to get it to actually do the stuff they wanted to do for The Witcher. I mean, this doesn't look like it's quite as much of a hack job that they had to do, but still pretty impressive. I guess it's
There you go.
that is, thank you, Perfect. A real labor of love, I think. It's clear that they really wanted to make it great. And I mean, I guess there's proof of that too, since they released it for free when it wasn't going to be a module, or a premium module, so I definitely don't regret spending extra money on the big game. I feel like they deserve it for all the work that they put in, because this is really neat. I'm looking forward for the stronghold too. I don't know how that's going to be, but it sounds fun. Oops. Alright. Let's see. Will Perfman get it before I can? Probably, because I keep examining it first. Why are you so much bigger than me?
There you go.
I don't know if I like that. I didn't know gnomes were that much bigger than halflings. Definitely. I'm following his Patreon. I mean, I'm on like the cheap tier. Don't get me wrong. I'm not made of money, but I definitely don't regret it. No, that's actually a really neat costume. Most gnomes are not known for their keen sense of fashion, and Perfbin Dugrick is no exception. Despite its shocking colors and outdated style, these eccentric robes offer Perfbin just what he needs. Plenty of really deep pockets. Oh, that's okay. You should only do them if you believe in them, and if you do not, then do not. I have a few Patreon subscriptions here and there. Mostly I just forget about them. the one I really liked was Martha Wells, because she released all these really great little, you can't even call them short stories really, but these little bits, snippets set in the Rexura universe. But like different characters' points of view, because like 99% of all the Rexura stuff until towards the end was Moon. So you'd get like things like some backstory bits, or like a couple scenes from the point of view from Stone or one of the other characters, and it was really cool. I like that a lot. I see. Over the years, Perfbin has amassed a hoard of seemingly useless widgets, which are stuffed into these pockets. Having just the right tool at hand has helped Perfbin out of some most uncomfortable situations in the past. It is. I think she closed it down though. Because I don't think she's collecting on the Patreon anymore. Maybe she's got a new one because she's written. I don't think so. I think the Roxura books, because I think she's mentioned maybe doing something else in the universe, but I think the main storyline is done. With Harbors of the Sun or Edge of the Worlds, I forget which one was last. Which, I mean, kind of felt like a good place to stop. Murderbot definitely seems to have eaten her current projects, but, it's fun, so. And then there's the Witch King book coming out, which I'm really, really looking forward to. And I'm not sure if that's in May or March, but I'm really looking forward to seeing it. She has a habit of making these characters I like a lot and making them suffer in ways I enjoy watching, so I'm looking forward to that. I remember liking Robin Hobbs to an extent. I remember the Fitz books got a little repetitive to me. But then again, it's been a long, long time, and I'd probably enjoy it more now. Because I think I just wasn't in the right mood when I read the last few, and I'm not sure how much of the sequel series I got through. But I remember liking it. What I did read, so. I guess I'll have to catch up. Then I didn't read any Farship was it Farship Traders, or what's the other one? Which apparently is connected to the Assassin's books, so I kind of have to read those too, I think, to know what's going on. Which isn't a bad thing. I should do that. But yes. Her books are, I guess the word I'm thinking of is dense. I really enjoy what I read of them, but it's hard to read them all at once. And I tend to be a marathon series reader, so then I get distracted and I forget to continue. Yeah, I think that's the best description, now that I think about it. Because I do like them. It's just, once you stop, you're like, oh, I gotta get around to get back to that, and then you don't. Then again, I mean, hypocritically, I'm very, very much a fan of C.J. Cherry, however you say her name. And those Foreigner books are really, really, really dense. And yet, I'm mid-reread of the series for the next one. I think I'm around 5, which, given that the series is like 21, it's got a ways away. Yes, she does make her characters suffer, which I very much enjoy. I enjoy things that make my favorites suffer. So it is definitely an apt comparison. I'm trying to think, there are a few others that come to mind too, that make their characters suffer, and I very much enjoy. Generally speaking, I enjoy seeing men suffer more than I enjoy seeing women suffer, and I believe that's due to a lot of not so deeply hidden misandry. So I'm less a fan of the ones that make the female characters suffer. I like to watch the male characters suffer more. Yep, that's just a taste thing. Not that I don't like them. It's just, you know, if you're giving me a book series, I like watching men suffer. Everyone has their favorite. Oh, hey, I lived. Nice. I thought I was gonna die there.
There you go.
Of course, then again, I was surprisingly really into the most recent Valdemar books, and it's like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like I wouldn't read it for decades and then just be like, oh, that one looks vaguely interesting, and then I'll read it, and then I'll read a few others and be like, oh yeah, that's kind of why I stopped. But there'll be the one that's really fun. I find I like the series with adult characters, which is relatively rare. It's like, oh, not more teenagers. Please stop with the teenagers. I don't care about the teenagers. And then the Collegium series just kind of ate most of the books for a while, and I kind of got bored with those. So, name theft? Ah, I'm not going to judge name theft. Alright, I think I've looted everything in this maze. Not much, just a few things to sell. Alright, let's go out the picture. Well, you know, if it's accidental. My my usual screen name in places that I didn't use on Twitch because it was already taken. Wasn't intentionally stolen from somewhere, but does pop up in some really weird places, like some sort of kitchen appliance company, and at some point in one of the William Shatner books for Star Trek where he resurrected Kirk. Apparently my usual screen name was used for a part Romulan wife or something like that. And I thought that was very funny. So, especially since I was never a Kirk kind of girl's not quite right, but we'll go with it. I was always there for Spock. All right. Okay, I've looted the shit out of everything. Let's talk to the lady again. Hi.
A moment of your time.
They are slain. I feel the evil taint leaving this place. You have done a great deed this day. Alright. I only did what I thought was right. The slaying of innocents had to be brought to an end. Goodness, integrity. I had been so immersed in the evil of the Maxillians that I forgot those things still existed. Cleric or lore? Have you thought of following the path of Saloon? I've heard many of the Moonmaid's disciples are non-evil lycanthropes. I mean, there are others, like me. I never would have dreamed. Thank you. I shall seek out some followers of Saloon immediately. Your words have buoyed Gravia's spirits considerably. Goodbye, and good luck to you. Huh. Back when I outwitted them and didn't go into the maze, I didn't have the option to give her, to recommend her to Celine. That makes me happy. Alright. Gosh, now I'm thinking that I do want to. I want to go dig out some books that make a character suffer horribly for my amusement. Hmm. What am I in the mood for? I could go for Temeraire again. It's fun that when they suffer, and there are social justice dragons in the background. All right, well, now it's daylight. My internal clock is all kind of screwed up right now. All right, what's this place? There's a cellar and a bricket house. I do think if it's accidental, it doesn't really count, unless you want it to count. If it counts because you had subconscious love for it, then it counts. If it's just a syllable thing, then it's just a syllable thing. All right, so let's talk to the people at this house.
It seems I can't.
Oh, that's peculiar. Can I get in another way? Let's break into the house.
It seems I can't.
We're not quite ready for the party, dearie. Please come back later. Oh, if you're here to pay your respects to our recently departed brother, you'll find him at the Daggerford graveyard in the eastern farmlands. Oh, that's odd. Can I break in?
It seems I can't.
Oh. I don't know what to make of this. I like the trees, though. The trees look very cool. Probably a combination of both. Well, that's fair. That does happen. Alright, I also can't get into that stone tower. So what other quests do I have around here? Oh, it's that dude. I feel like he's evil and luring me into a trap, but I am also playing a halfling. You would have been more of a Zaziel fan, but she didn't get much screen time. That's fair. That's fair. One sec. I have no idea if the spelling's correct, to be honest with you. But yeah, to my surprise though, I'm really, really into the founding series right now for Valdemar. I think it's because Cordas reminds me exactly of a changeling character I was playing about a couple years ago, and the character's basically entire purpose was a yes and sort of thing. So any goal that the character had would end up ballooning, and it'd be like, all right, well we're doing this. Okay, now we have to free those prisoners. Okay, and we have to do this. All right, and now we're going to do this. And I had this really long string of goals, and so once I started reading the first one, and it's like, yep, 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 this is my character. That the motto of this character should be needle pointed on my character's uh, throw pillows. So, yep. And so I was into it. And I saved twice for no reason. All right,
I bid you hello.
let's get betrayed by this guy. Ah, yes, there you are, my friend. I've dropped a rope down the well, so you may descend when ready. Yeah. All right. I'd go down with you, but I doubt these old bones can manage to climb, which is why I chose an assistant to complete the task. Are you ready to climb down? I feel like I'm getting half the pay for all the risk. Perhaps I misled you into thinking I'd accompany you on your quest. For that I apologize, and will grant you a larger share of the taking, if it'll sweeten the deal. Alright, I'll climb down. I forgot what I'm looking for down here, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. He took the rope. Last. I kinda called it. I'm beginning to question the integrity of my adventuring partner. Instead of joining me, he chose to stay behind and leave me to my fate. I forgot what I'm looking for down here anyway. Ah, Spirit of Paradise. Let's talk to him.
Present yourself.
Hold there, stranger, and beware. I am a vengeful spirit with little patience for scavengers come to pick clean my dusty bones. From the ghost's defiant stance and nightly matter, you surmise that this may be the spirit of long-dead Paradis. Are you Paradis, the caravan guard who gave his life in the line of duty? I am. Why do you ask? I was sent here to locate your sword, or whatever else was with you when you leapt down the well. Though I should be angry, I suppose justice has been served upon you, as there is no escaping this place. If you're lucky, you shall die a slow death unnoticed by the other occupant of these caverns. However, it is more likely that your fate shall mirror mine. My bones, they are defiled. The creature defiles them. Changed my spirit to this world. This malevolent beast has... Hold a moment. Perhaps there's a way that both our needs might be served. In addition to guarding its hoard, the creature stands astride the only way out of these caverns. It is the beast's route to the outside, the dread marshlands where the lizard folk dwell. What are these marshlands? The creature's tunnel leads to the lizard marsh, a horrid stench of land, filled with all manner of foul creatures and perilous bogs. You may find this cavern more inviting than that place. So what is this creature? It is darkness incarnate, a dread foe built of malevolence and shadow. No mere juvenile among its kind. To the rest of us, it is a king among beasts. You stand in the lair of a black dragon. What of these marshlands? The creature's tunnel leads to the lizard marsh. Oh, well, we already talked about that. So if I manage to slay the creature, I'll still most likely die in the swamps. There is another way. I will reveal it to you if you agree to cleanse my bones of the creature's foul taint. There's a stream that feeds your pool within these caverns. The source is a hollowed lake that lies deep within the wild hills that border these lands. If you but drop my bones in the pool, I believe the magical properties of the water will remove the black taint from my skeletal remains. With my bones cleansed of evil, I shall be free to pass on from this world. My suffering will be at an end. Okay, I'll help you. Yep. I will say that the founding books are one of the ones where Lackey's tendency to suddenly incorporate, at least I think this is what goes on with her, is I think she has a tendency to incorporate whatever subject has currently gotten her interest in Wikipedia, or probably actual research, who knows. But suddenly you have, like you could be reading one of the Bardic Voices books, and suddenly there's like this minor treatise on taxes, or some of the Alberic, or maybe it was Skiff's book, and suddenly there's like this whole thing about fountains and city architecture, and you're like, why is this in here? And what I remember of the founding books is like it starts off with a breech birth of a foal, and it's like, this is surprisingly graphic. Why are we doing this right this second? Okay, so our establishing shot is our hero with his arm about to break his arm in a horse's vagina. Okay, yeah, all right, we'll go with this. Um, I mean, beyond that, it was fine. It was just like a surprisingly graphic place to start the series, or the trilogy, anyway. All right, so I guess I get to go. Well, let's steal some more coins. I guess people drop coins down the well to make a wish. Alright. I like that it's not a huge dungeon. I don't mind a huge dungeon. Okay, so this is probably where he wants me to dip his bones. I can do that. The pool seems to glow from its own phosphorescent source. Leave the pool alone. Okay. Alright. My ankle itches. Why?
Wait a moment.
Oh.
This dread creature lies this way, doesn't it? Oh, this tell-rot trickster is in for a good sword poking when I meet him again.
I mean, fair. Me too. Why does my ankle itch? I get a spider bite or something. Probably. Oh well. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, back to
I think you'll just be poking the gutted corpse I've already left behind, Pervpin.
Ah, fair enough. Now, children, children, we have a job to do. Let's bring peace to this nice creature. Oh, and it's not hostile? Let's talk to this dragon. Sulfurous.
Yes.
A tiny morsel crawls across my plate. Smell of halfling. Not my favorite, but it'll do in a pinch. Though I generally do not parley with dragons. Oh Lord great, earth and sky, hear my plea. You show deference to your betters, halfling. I am touched. Very well, speak to me your desires, before I blast them into ruin. Why does a black dragon of such power and majesty dwell in these caverns? My kind has a certain fondness for gold, so what better place to set up one's lair than within the caves that adjoin a well-used wishing well? But this talk of lair and gold bores me. Let's get to the real reason why you're here. You desire to find a way out of these caverns. I have a cave nearby that leads to the surface. However, even if I offered you or allowed you to enter the passage, which of course I cannot, you'd find yourself walking into a veritable hornet's nest. Why can't what perils lie on the other side, oh great one? Nothing to match my prowess, but there's a lizard folk priest who's been stirring up trouble of late. Says he allied himself with a being of great power, a devil who desires vengeance of some sort or another. These devils seem to hop from one vendetta to the next. It's quite amusing. What do you know of this devil? Nothing that would interest you, halfling. You'll be long dead before the devil moves upon his quarry. I believe I was about to feast upon your succulent flesh. I think you'll find this meal a bit hard to chew. The halfling shows spirit, which is good. I find a dose of courage helps tenderize the meat. Come, brave one, get thee into my stomach where you belong. Alright, let's do this. Well, if you're going to cast a magic missile on me, I'm going to cast a magic missile on you. Alright. And flare up.
Say hello to my crossbow.
Oh. I don't have a good look. I can't see what his health, where his health is. Crap. Alright, where's my potions? Are my potions? Where's my grammar? Where is my sense of grammar? Alright. Ah, it's injured, okay.
Yeah. Say hello to my crossbow. Say hello to my crossbow.
Resisted my spell. Alright. Oh, fuck. It's not fighting me anymore. Hold on.
I am listening to you.
Please don't slay me, O mightiest of foes. I surrender to your will. Spare you. How many corpses fill your chambers? These all. They wish to take what was mine. I acted only in self-defense. Please, good halfling, I beg you slay your hand. Should I ask the dragon to bow to me? What happens if I do? Oh, that more great one. Please let me live. Let it go before I change my mind. It's a baby. Did I become more evil from it? Nah, still the same level of good. Probably gonna regret that, but it's alright. He's a little guy. Oh, I received 500 XP for that. Nice. Sometimes it's hard to be good. It's like, do you kill the baby dragon or not? It really is a little dragon. It's also Dick, but you know, it's one of those things where it's like, a dick, but it's a baby. Alright, so did I look in the bones? I did. Look in the other bones. Oh, I think we found his shit. A tower shield +1. You want a tower shield +1? Helm shield. +3 base armor class. Okay. I think this one will do you good. 23, 22. Okay. I definitely am always glad for a bag. Chainmail +2. Is that better than what you got? No. We'll sell it then. You can keep it. Bones of Paradis. Aw, poor guy. And Sword of Paradis. A lesser variant of the Knight's Blade or Holy Avenger. This sword was blessed by a High Priest of Torn. If the wielder be pure of heart, the sword is an effective weapon against the denizens of evil. Well, it's not bad. Uh-oh. Okay. Oops. What's my scroll identified? Remove fear. Okay. Fire bullet. Sling +1. Not bad. Alright. Still feels like kind of a cheat to have magic missile when I'm a pyromaniac, but Wall of Fire does not really count. I'm sorry, it does not. I'll get it over Everts because I don't believe that Eric would use Everts, even though I love Everts so much. It is kind of an evil spell, but magic missiles I think he'll use. Alright, so let's dunk the bones in the pool. Drop the bones. Now what? Okay. So, what do I do now? Hi. You've done it. I can feel my spirit's former nature return. I am at peace. Thank you, friend. I found some items in the hoard that might belong to you. I have no need of them where I'm going. Take them with my blessing. Now listen closely as I reveal to you the other way out. The same pool in which you placed my bones is also the second means of leaving this place. Enter the pool and swim beneath the western rock face, which leads to another caves and out into the western farmlands. Thanks. Be at peace of last. Ah. Goodbye. So, let's go wander about for a bit. Ah. Ew. Gross. Pardon me. I'm looking at gross shit. Okay. So can I leave and meet the lizard man, or is that just like a red herring? Exit. I guess I'll do what the spirit says. But I admit, I kind of want to go fight the lizard man. Kind of like I kind of wanted to do the maze. But I feel like the maze was just Eric being curious. He wanted to see what would happen when he drank the drugged water that he knew was drugged because he's like that. I don't know if he would go fight lizard men just for the hell of it. Let's swim. I'm thinking no. But now I'm thinking though, I missed an opportunity. Alright. So did I miss an opportunity, do you think? To kill some lizard men? Toss a coin into the well for good luck. Someone scribbled out the following, and watch out for ghosts, ha ha ha. Okay. So I'm going to save here, and then I'm going to reload and see what happens if I go in the other direction, because I'm curious. Sometimes my sense of humor is opaque even for me. Alright, let's see, let's see. So, if I go to Northway and get to fight some lizard men, will that be worth it? Is there treasure? Is there experience points? I am a very curious man. Halfling. Halfling counts. I would be totally played by Bradley Cooper in a movie. Oh. Although this would be an easy swim for a large dragon, the pool is too deep for you to swim across. Oh. Well, that sucks. So what happens if you didn't help the fucking, So if you couldn't help him, or if you were evil and didn't help the ghost, what the hell, how would you get out of here? Can you? Do I have a potion of endurance? Because that worked in the main campaign at one point. You have bull strength? I don't have a potion of endurance. I do have bull strength though, I think. I do not. Well, I guess this is a moot point then, because if I can't get across, then I can't get across. Alright. Honestly, the depth of the pool is not going to be an issue if you're swimming across. That's why you're swimming. Yeah, well. Alright, anyway. I'm going to stop bitching at the game. I noticed that that fellow who sent me on this wild goose chase is not here anymore. So, that's interesting. Alright. Map. It's over here. Am I going in the right place? Ah. Okay. A cave. Oh, bears. Well, sometimes you just gotta bite a bear. Oh shit, sometimes
Say
you gotta get killed by
hello
bears.
to my crossbow.
Alright, well, that's good to know. Sometimes you gotta get killed by a bear. Alright. Let's go get killed by a bear properly this time. There we go. There's still something I'm supposed to be finding over here, I think, but we'll see how that's gonna go. Yep, dominate dragons and werewolves killed by wildlife. Well, you know how it is. Sometimes you just need to get killed by wildlife.
Yeah.
Let's do what I was doing. I mean, to be fair, I ran up and engaged the bear in melee combat as a halfling. That was not my finest hour. Oh shit.
No! The great prize!
You okay, dude? Shall we rest? Yeah, you're fine. Good to know. Alright, well, let's go look in the chest. Help, help, let me out! Oh. Is anyone there? Okay. No wonder Eric the Whatsits told me he didn't want me looking in the fucking, chest. He told me not to look in the chest. Is anyone there? A muffled voice comes from inside the chest. Yes, I'm here. Can you get me out of here? I'm trapped. I'm sorry, but I can't unlock the chest. Oh no. Could you possibly pick this check stuff and take me to Delphin? He can unlock the chest, I'm sure of it. Where's this Delphin? You can find him up in the Sorcerer's Encapsulate. He's a powerful wizard and also my master. Can you take me to him? Of course. Alright. It's a talking chest. Alright. Now I need to decide who I'm going to bring this chest to. Delphin or Eric the Finn. Let's see. Eric the Finn has the same name as me, so there is that. However, Eric the Finn also told me not to look into a chest, which is talking. And it seems like the chest does not want to be taken to Eric the Finn. And as a chaotic good person, I feel like I would be remiss taking the chest against its will to somebody. Even though I may not completely understand what the fuck's going on. So, I think I've been pretty thorough in investigating this area. Let's go back to Daggerford and see what the hell's going on. I did not realize gnomes were so much bigger than halflings, but look at him compared to me. He's gigantic. Definitely need a better face though. Definitely need to find one of those head pack mods. But usually the head pack mods are like humans and elves anyway. Like I hope there's some with decent halflings. Gosh, this is so pretty. Look at this. This is lovely. It really is. I agree with you, Ashke. I am very impressed by this. I don't know if you're still watching, but you know, if you are, I agree with you. Alright. Trip took 2 hours. Okay, well, that's fair. Alright. Why do I look like a reject from Tolkien in this outfit? I'll have you know I wear shoes, damn it. Here's my hideout. The Sorcerer's Encapsulate. encapsulate is over here. Dude, you know how to work stairs. You're not that dumb. Come on. Alright. There's a Rylatin again. Hello. What the fuck was that about? Alright. Delphin. Hello. Actually, you said something about a missing apprentice.
Greetings.
Ah, where's you again? I show you around the encapsulate. If I wasn't torn up about the fact that my dear friend has gone missing, I may have found your friend. What do you mean? I found this chest in the cave, and the thing inside tells me it belongs to you. Could I see this chest? Of course, here, take it. I should have given it a higher pitched voice, I think. Ah, it's a Mevet. Sujit, is that you? This thing has a name. You've got one yourself! Like exactly the same thing. Why are you surprised? It's named Carol, which was the name it was given, but it also reminded me of the Mage Storm, so I liked it. Sujit, it is you. I thought I lost you forever. Here, fine sorcerer. Please accept these items for bringing him back to me. Thank you, Delphin.
Well and good! Well and good!
Well, good, master. I'm so happy to see you. And Sujit got stuck in a chest and nearly became a snack for a bear. Calm yourself, Sujit. Now tell me what happened. How you got inside the chest. This should be interesting. Sujit heard pretty music in the alley behind our tower. Sujit went to see who was playing the pretty music and found the music came from an open chest. When Sujit stepped inside chest, it snapped shut on poor Sujit, like a mouse caught in a trap. After that, Sujit heard cursing, and then sloshing sounds as the chest was tossed about. Sujit not like chests now, and Sujit evidently not want to hear a favorite tune from old Master Morgdar. Who's Morgdar? Morgdar was Sujit's old master, a cruel and evil man. Damn you, Morgdar. When will you ever let us be? The wizard becomes quite enraged. Actually, a fellow named Eric the Finn asked me to locate a chest, which he said had fallen into the Dellenbeer. He seemed very concerned about it. Ah, now that's interesting. I've heard Finn's name mentioned before in relation to being one of Morgdar's occasional lackeys. Did he mention where he was going to take the chest? He may have, but I don't recall. That's the honest answer. I do not recall. Never mind. I have a plan. Would you be interested in assisting me in a little revenge plot against my arch nemesis? Sure, I'll help you. This could be fun. Right. Now take this chest to Eric the Finn and tell him you found it up the river. It contains something very different now. Something I do not think Morgdar will be expecting. It's probably wise that you do not accompany Eric the Finn with the chest, as you may be putting your life in danger. What's inside the chest? Let's just say I've prepared a suitable gift for an old dear friend. I'll leave it at that. Okay. Fuck. I want to see what happens. I'm on board. Let's go find this guy with almost the same name as me, but not nearly as dashing or deserving of it. I was very amused to meet Eric the Finn when I was Eric the Red, though. I did not know that was going to happen. I probably would have kept the name, but still. I didn't know that was going to happen, so it was very amusing. Alright, so let's go to the north. The best part about being very thorough is I know exactly where I'm going. At least I think I do. Just call me Merry or Pippin. Seriously, though, I look so Lord of the Rings in this outfit. That's the only problem with it. I like setting things on fire, but it's so undignified. Alright. I believe what's his name was over this way. Hello. Why do I not have shoes? That annoys me. I am not a hobbit, damn it. I'm a halfling. There's a fucking difference. Alright. hate it when I don't have enough room for my clever save game names.
Sire!
Any luck at tracking down old Eric the Finn's lost treasure chest? I've got it right here. You found it! Glory be to Umberlee. That's welcome news. Hand it over, lad, and I'll give you your reward. I have to say, I'm more than a little curious about the nature of the chest and its contents. Curious, are you? Alright, yeah, I do want to come. I'm gonna regret this. Curious, are you? Well, you certainly earned the right to see what's inside. I'm getting ready to take the chest to its owner. I'll be traveling there by boat. Care to come with me? I thought you were the chest owner. Nah, I mean the chest was mine when it was in my care, but its original owner kinda wants it back. Care to tag along? I would, thank you. Alright, lad. Just step in the boat and we'll shove off. I hope I don't regret this. Yes? What is it? I brought you the chest, Margaret. Now, hand over the gold like you promised. Idiot, I told you to come alone. Who is this upstart who accompanies you? Hired help. I wanted someone to back me up in case the deal went sour. You don't trust me, Eric. For shame. Very well. Here's your 1,000 gold as we agreed. There'll be no extra gold for the hired help. Alright. At last I have you. I can wait no longer. Should step back a little bit, huh? Okay. You thought you could have escaped me, but you were wrong! You're not Surgeon. What is the meaning of this? Oh, that's good. Oh, actions at Stelmix. Run for your lives. Wait, perhaps you are the mortal who imprisoned me in the orb so long ago. Matters little. You shall perish. Okay, that was awesome. And you, puny halfling. What should be done with you? I can flay the skin from your bones or cause your blood to boil up like a steaming teapot. All the possibilities are infinite. Pardon me, great minion of the Netherworlds. I'm a mere spectator in this ruse, nothing more. Failure. Perhaps I should deal with you as I dealt with... Wait, what is this? Oh, thank God. I sense something. Ah, the power! Come to me, my servants. Rise for Extelamix. Ah, fuck. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Well, I was planning to explore the east, wasn't I? Where the fuck am I? Alright. That's fun. Wonder if I'm gonna regret that. Floated away mumbling. Alright. I wonder if I'll see that guy again. I'm gonna guess no, but you never know, really, I guess. Alright. So, now. Guess I should look around. See what there is to see. I was planning to go this way anyway. What's over here? Ah, that actually probably is where it just was. Okay. Unless there's a different opening. Nope. Cave opening. Okay. Okay, well, let's go south. Porto Churigo and a cow. I was supposed to come here to talk to somebody about something I recall. What if they're werewolves? Esticia Churigo. They look very halflingy. I know my people. Alright. getting better about remembering to save. Porto Trigo. Hello.
Yes.
What is it then? Come to gawk at the poor dairy farmers tending their cows? This halfling moves about his daily chores at an intentionally slow pace, as if expecting others to pick up the slack. May the green sister go with you, dairy farmer. Oh, I can speak halfling. Keep your worshipping ways to yourself if you don't mind. I count out on no one, god or otherwise, and if I did choose to follow a deity, it would be Brandabaris, not that flighty Shira Peril. Porto, you should be ashamed. Don't blaspheme or I shall tell mother. Brandabaris, the halfling god of stealth and thievery. That's an interesting choice for a dairy farmer. He's also the god of adventuring, which is what I'd like to be doing rather than spending the rest of my time on this blasted dairy farm. I mean, I'm not about to judge. Being a dairy farmer is about as fun as watching paint dry. The wages, pfft, not even worth discussing. What about the security of managing and tilling your own fields? Security? I've seen more bandits in the past week than most city folk see in a lifetime. Don't you enjoy the ability to work outside the hustle and bustle of cities and towns? I prefer the cities. I mean, where else can a young halfling gamble, drink, and wench all in the same place? If I had the money, I'd be on my way to Waterdeep lickety-split. I mean, fair enough. Waterdeep? My Porto Churigo. You've never even been to Waterdeep. In fact, with the exception of your cheese deliveries up to Gillian's Hill, you've never been off this farm. All the more reason to leave this blasted dairy farm for good. So what's stopping you? My mother, Millie Churigo. She runs the family business, Churigo Cheese, and isn't the least bit interested in the beef trade. Or you could go talk some sense into her. She's just inside the homestead. Well, sure, I'll do that. Where's the other girl? Where's the girl? Please talk to my brother, Porto. I'm too busy tending the cows. This young halfling woman is working at a near-frantic pace, as if afraid she'll fall behind on her chores. Sorry to bother you. I mean, technically speaking, as an adventuresome person in general, it's not like I got much of a leg to stand on. We don't need to get into Eric's backstory, but it's very Eric-y. And probably involves a lot of fire. Granary holds nothing of interest, save musty sacks of flour and a large family of mice. Someone needs a cat. Everyone needs a cat. I wonder where my cat is. Alright.
What a mess. Spilled grain everywhere. And this miller looks highly agitated. Something is very wrong here. Be on your guard.
Oh. I thought I was looking for the woman, but this is somebody else. Let's talk to him. Sorry they are, and sorry they'll be. The secret's in the flower, the secret's in the flower. Ha! The fellow seems abnormally agitated, constantly muttering to himself in a nonsensical fashion. Are you Fern the Miller? Maravina sent me to check up on you. Ferny-doo, Ferny-day, ha ha ha! I don't really know what to say. I don't really like any of these options. Hold on. Okay, I need to... Alright, I wish there was something I could do to help you, sir. Goodbye for now. Alright, sorry, Delby. I'm not sure I like the sound of that. Okay. So... what can I do? How did I get in? Okay. Got in that way, so this door may lead me somewhere. Your cat stole your baked potato? Well, like today? I'm sorry, Amy. Where'd you get the baked potato? Ah, just now. I'm sorry. Baked potatoes are quite nice. Well, fair game. Look at this hideous face, though. I really need to get more heads. That is not Bradley Cooper. If you look at my picture, I'm not a Bradley Cooper, but I'm not bad looking. One of these days, I'm going to remember which Melanie Ron book that is the cover of, because I know it's sitting on my bookshelf. Ah, there's someone named Laura down here. Why is there someone named Laura down here? Also a chest. Let's go look in the chest first. Sometimes if you look in the chest, enlightening things are in there. Oh, no. Stop it. Eh. I'm a thief. You'd think I could learn not to set off a fucking chest. Oh, I'm mostly a sorcerer. Laura's journal. Ah. This book is filled with strange, incoherent markings that seem to be representative of a foreign language. However, a few of the more recent passages are written in the common tongue. Strange that I've become to think and write in the language of humanoids, since I've only been on Toril a scant few months. Their language, as with every other aspect of their culture, is so very, very primitive. These humanoids are children, sheep, and ripe for the slaughter. Once the miller begins to mix my toxins into his flour and spread it among the locals in the area, I'll have a small army of Salati to do my bidding. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, you're eating leftover dinner and it took half the loaded baked potato. Oh, I am sorry.
Ugh,
That
this
sounds
pack
very
is
good.
heavier than I am.
Well, that's probably true. Alright, so let's hand things over to Reagan, who will be my pack meal for the evening. Here, you can gear that. And also that. I've decided to go a sling route instead anyway. I will take care of this and then hand it off to this sorcerer. Sunrunner's Fire. Thank you. I knew it was one of those fucking books. Is that part of the Dragon Prince or the Sunrunner? Or because I can never remember what books are in which part of the trilogy or which trilogy. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I stole it. It made a good. Well, someone stole it and put it on the vault. I stole it from the vault, and I thought it made a good picture. I am a tiny, attractive halfling. Damn it. Even if my in-character face doesn't look like it. All right, so let's talk to this guy. This guy seems like a dick. Last book of Dragon Prince. Gotcha. Thank you. Reminds me, I'm not sure I ever did finish that series. Remember I liked what's his name as a character. Huh. Oh. Got it somewhere. Was it Bitwizard I was telling you about earlier? It might have been Bitwizard. If they're the one that's in Japan who is playing Xenogears, then yes, that was the one I was thinking of, Emmy. I think it is. Alright. Is there something I could help you with, friend? I'm Loru. Come and share a meal with me by the fire. From this man's serene demeanor, you take him to be a calm and angelic monk. Let's talk to him before bringing up the journal. Might I ask what you're doing down here, Laurel? I'm a wayward monk, in service to the old order. Hungry and penniless, I was befriended by good friend the miller, who allowed me to remain here, free of banditry, until I regained my strength. The old order, you say? I believe some of your group has taken to worshipping soon. Or is it Lathander? Soon. Yes, it is soon. She's lovely. I've got you in a lie, Laura, if that's your real name. Members of the old order never admit to worshipping any of the known deities. Let's go with enough deceptions. Tell me your real reason for being here, and perhaps we might come to a sort of agreement. No, we Splati do not deal with lesser beings like yourself. Death or enslavement are the only possible outcomes for this meeting, I'm afraid. Bow to my will, and you may yet live. Ah, they're alive now, too. Nice, nice. These are all good lines. I'm gonna go with, then I must choose death. Yours, to be precise. I like that line. That's a good line. Alright, so, let's go here. I still prefer fire, given the opportunity. Oh, shit. Where'd he fucking go? Did he go invisible on me, or did he teleport? Fuck. There he
You'd
is.
better have some coin on you after all this trouble.
That's fair. Oh, shitballs. Okay. Well, we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. There we go. Yeah, just stand there, you little fucker, while I burn you to death. Alright.
For gold? Yeah!
The fuck? Really? Alright, fine. Ow.
Yeah!
There we go. You're visible again.
Ha!
Fuck, son of a bitch. Seriously? That was annoying. Alright.
Ooh!
Asshole. What if Melanie Ron ever finished that one trilogy? Alright. I don't think she did. Which is a shame, because it kind of ended a weird spot.
There you go.
I'm gonna kill off this
Right,
character
I can
without
do that.
actually, that there's been a lot of mystery built around without actually solving this mystery. Which would be fine, I guess. I just don't. Okay. Ah, okay. I understand now. Alright, so let's save again. And we're gonna kill this guy again. But slightly less death to me way. Alright. Alright. May I ask what you're doing down here? Alright, I'll use lore. I like using skill sets. Alright.
Taste steel, villainous wretch!
Why is that not working? I'm right here. I can see. I can see him. Fine. So annoying. Alright, well, you know, we're just gonna do this. Just keep standing next to him, it'll be fine. Area effect spells are fun. Hey, that was a dick move. Knock it off.
Ha!
Seriously? Stop it.
Yeah!
D. I think I can get him. Let's cast that right next to him.
You shall find a quick death!
Oh, well. That worked. Not quite what I meant, but yeah, it's fine. Let's steal his shit. Slot tongue. Broken ice blade hilt. Oh. I suppose that'll be useful at some point. Alright. That was fun. Why does that look like a part of a body? Alright. Time to go back through the birth canal. Let's rest for it. Well, let's save. Creepy fucking birth canal. Alright, we are in the basement. We're going. We got sacks of flour. What's in the sacks of flour? Ooh. Gentea's golden grain. These 3 pieces of grain, fashioned from gold, are bestowed upon favored followers by priests of Shantea, goddess of natural world. Each piece can be used a single time in one of several ways to assist the bearer against some of nature's perils. Bold animal, neutralize poison, and vine mine. What the hell is a vine mine? I've never even heard of that one. It's obvious I don't play enough druids, because I don't know how the natural magic works. Alright, so let's hope the miller doesn't try to kill me, because I'm not up for that. Hello, Fernd. How are you? Sorry they are. Sorry they'll be. The secret's in the flower. Yes, the secret's in the flower. Yahaha! Alright. Are you okay? Uh-oh. So, I thought this would help him, but I guess not. After uncovering Laura's true identity, I slew the dread Slod, ending its evil designs for Fernd and his fellow farmers. Now I should visit Maravina to tell her of my discovery. Okay, I'm on board with that. She's a caper, got that. Lothar's tomb. I think it was to the south. Let me just check that map. Yep, South Liamsold. Border dispute. Lonely Barrens. Where the hell is Lonely Barrens? Probably South Liamsold. Gillian's Hill. Alright, and then Wild Pastures. Alright. Oh yeah, my friend, who is missing, who I promptly forgot about 15 times. Now, granted, I don't think it's the game's fault. I've just got no attention span. Alright. So now I gotta find a halfling's homestead. Now, if I were a halfling with a homestead, where would I be? Probably by my cows. Southward. I don't want to go southward yet. Where is your mother, you crappy little fucker? Ah, Chirigo cheeses. Okay, never mind. I like cheese. Philia, Clarice, or Charlize. Reuben.
Cheese! We gnomes simply love cheese. In moderation, of course.
Old socks with a hint of mold. Lovely. Something's missing, though. That seems
Hello,
ominous.
hello.
Alright. Can I rest? I apparently cannot. Oh well.
I bid you hello.
May the blessings of Yandala be with you, my halfling brother. My name is Millie Chirigo. Perhaps you've heard of our brand, Chirigo Cheese. Try a sample on the desk beside me and tell me what you think. This halfling has a pleasant voice and a demeanor. From the way the others respond to her commands, you surmise that she's a family matriarch. Hello, Millie. I believe I met your son tending your dairy cows outside. Porto. Yes, he and Eustacia have a number of chores to get through tonight. Whatever you think of us personally, we Chirigos will never be called indolent. We value hard work above all else. Your son didn't seem to be a particularly motivated dairy farmer. Porto is ambitious. He thinks we should make the switch to raising beef cattle, as the dairy business is becoming more cutthroat and unprofitable by the day. Is he right? Half right. The competition from other farms is growing steadily. However, we are still the preferred brand for the more discriminating customers. If you sample some of our product behind me, you'll see what I mean. Has your family lived here long? Why do you ask? I notice the building seems to lack a certain lived-in quality. You have a keen eye for such things. Yes, we are new to the area. We moved here from the Dale Lands, hoping to bring knowledge of the Chirigo brand to the Sword Coast. Is there a reason we've come under such intense scrutiny? Is that the only reason why you left a sword coat, Dalelands? That and the fact we were driven out by a corrupt Iron Throne crime boss who overtaxed our goods, then tried to drive us out of business when we refused to meet his demands. So does that satisfy your curiosity? Have you been in cheese trade long? Oh yes, as long as any living Shirago can remember. Well, it was my great-great-grandfather Gareth who first took to the business as his primary occupation. Before that, we Shiragos farmed grains mostly. Sorry, I was just making a note that I have not gone south from either the western or eastern parts, and I might want to do that at some point. Porto would have us return to grain farming or something even more profitable, like raising beef cattle. He feels dairy farming is becoming more cutthroat and unprofitable by the day. But cheese is a staple of the local diet. Beef is more of a luxury item, which is precisely what I keep telling Porto. Also, Chirigo cheese is still the preferred brand. Perhaps it will, thank you. Alright, well, let's try the cheese. Cheese tastes salty and is crumbly. That's not very good. I have a feeling I'm going to regret not resting. Tastes sweet and is runny. Consistently of snail slime. Ugh. I like cheese. Are we sure that these people are genuine? This cheese tastes rubbery and smells like an old sock. Ugh. Alright. Do we think these people are really cheese farmers? Or is there something else going on?
I bid you hello.
I tried some. And was, shall we say, underwhelmed? Oh dear, oh my. I'm very, very sorry. It's those confounded bandits. They're going to be the death of me. What's the problem you're having with bandits? We deliver our cheeses to a distributor in Gillian's Hill. He, in turn, circulates them to various vendors who carry our brand, but lately more and more shipments are coming under attack from local bandits. Sounds like your shipments require an armed escort. My son usually leads the team and is quick with a sword, but even he has been unable to stand up to bandits. Why, just last week he barely escaped with his life. I've been so sick with worry for my dear, dear Porto. Perhaps I can lend a hand? Oh, would you? That would be marvelous. Let me call him Porto and give him the good news. I wait. Porto, come inside a minute, will you? Ah. From Porto's dour expression, you sense he's not too pleased about the interruption to his chores. The halfling man bothering you, Mother. You want me to toss him out in his ear? We're just discussing your family's bandit trouble. The Chirgers don't need any help, particularly from some wet-behind-the-ears adventurer who only slows us down. Well, there's gratitude for you. That's enough, Porto. You'll do as I say, for the family can't stand to lose another shipment of Chirigo cheese to these horrible bandits. The wagon leaves whenever the two of you are ready. I'll be ready in a moment. Thank you. Alright, I really do need to find a place to rest, don't I? Can I rest somewhere around here? Maybe not. That's annoying. Just let me rest, woman. Can I rest outside? Actually, I do kind of want to see what's in the rest of the area, though. Okay. Before I go to where I might be going south or something, I would actually like to see the rest of the map. See, what happens if I go down this way? I don't think I did this with the west side. Oh, there's the Lonely Barrens. Okay. Lovely Barrens. Okay, so now I just gotta make sure I poke my head out of the west one. Sometimes. let's talk to Joe the farmer. Are you a werewolf?
Aye.
Yes, sir. Name's Joseph, but folks around here just call me Joe. What can I do for you? I spoke to Fern the miller, and he's completely out of his mind. Yep, ever since the lady love up and left him for some rich so-and-so in Daggerford, he's been drinking nail kegs like no one's business. What do you know of that Laurel fellow who lived in the basement? Laurel? Who the blazes is Laurel? Never heard of him. Well, that's odd, as he appears he's been hiding out in Fern's basement for some time. Didn't I kill him? Alright. So either this Laurel is a ghost, or you... Okay, well, I killed him, I think, so...
Aye.
Alright. Ah, here we go. It seemed that Fern was under the control of a slad named Laurel, who was filling his mind with evil thoughts. What kind of evil thoughts, if you don't mind my saying? The kind where he serves all the farmers in the area some cakes that turned you all into slad. Praise be to Umberly, I can't believe it. So you foiled this slad feller's plans, then. His days of tormenting poor millers are definitely over. Some of his farmers like the way you handled things with Fern, and we want to give you a little reward. Here's 50 gold. Thank you. I'll give him. You can keep the gold. This is way too far up in the dialect tree. Alright. Aw. Would have been nice if he had a response. There's Joe the farmer and Sam the farmer. Let's talk to Sam. Hi, Sam.
Greetings.
Sorry to bother you. I like how every group has a designated spokesperson. That's not sarcasm. I like the designated spokesperson thing. Because then I don't have to go through the same dialogue 15 times.
I need help! Please.
Shit,
You just leave me alone or I don't know.
Oops. Ah, okay. I fucked this up. Oh, God. All this way, really? Alright. Well, let's see. Okay. Well, tell me what happened, so I can help. I was fishing with live bait, and my doggy tried to... Oh, it's terrible. It's all my fault. Okay, what's wrong? Okay, I can tell you. I was fishing on the island in the middle of the lake, like I always do. I'm not supposed to take the boat out to the island by myself, but I can't help it. That's where all the best fish are. Everyone knows that. Plus, I always take Fluffy along with me. If anything goes wrong, he can swim really good. Is Fluffy the name of your dog? Oh, what's your name? I don't like my name. Daddy calls me Moppet. You can call me that if you like. Okay, is Fluffy your dog? Yeah, and he's the best. Only likes to eat worms, which is why he tried to jump up and bite my bait, and why he fell down the hole. You go save him for me? Please tell me you will, please. He's my bestest friend in the whole wide world. Okay. Sure, I'll help you.
Yay! All right.
Just take my boat over to the island and look for the big black hole. Better hurry. I'll wait here till you get back. Okay. This is totally a trap. I'm totally the bait. I have the distinct feeling I am the bait. Alright, let's go. Please use my boat. Alright. This is not gonna go well. Where am I? I'm over here? Okay. This is gonna be a comedy of errors. That's a big fucking hole. Where's my map? Okay, there's my map. Okay. Well, you know.
The countryside always seems so peaceful on the surface. Yet, the reality is quite often the opposite.
Hush, we're gonna go jump down a hole. Huh, called it. So the big kind adventurer comes to rescue the little girl's doggy who fell down this scary black hole? How sweet. It's almost enough to bring a tear to my eye, if I wasn't laughing so hard. I knew it. Boon Muppet. There, that's better. I was beginning to feel nauseous from playing the sugary sweet waif who lost her poor doggy. Only a Batizoo would have the gall to impersonate a frantic child in need. Oh, but that's not very nice. You know, not all Batasu are mean and cruel. In fact, some of us even keep pets. Maybe you'd like to see a few from my hometown. You might find one that suits you. Like Fluffy here, for example. From reaction, it doesn't appear like you care for Fluffy. Oh, fantastic. Maybe you like her brother, Moxie, better. Here, Moxie, here, boy. Now, you don't seem to like Moxie much either. How about I bring out the whole brood, and you can pick which one you like. Crap. I encourage you to play with the pets before you make your choice. However, I urge you to choose quickly, as their games tend to get a little rough. Farewell and good luck, my brave adventurer. I kinda knew this was gonna happen. What is with all these fucking traps? Alright. Everyone's always lying to me. Okay. Oh, I hope I didn't want both of these portals, okay? Oh, hi. No! Don't tell me I forgot to close the blue portal again. I'm always doing that. How the hell does the imp get so good at opening portals and summoning demons? Well, when you spend a few lifetimes serving a master conjurer with deep connections to the plane of Baator, you learn a thing or two. Your master is a powerful wizard. First a wizard, then a lich. Until some adventuring dope-girders like you yourself came along and bashed up his phylactery. Apparently, word got around some human wizard in the country had lived far beyond his normal lifespan. Not willing to allow someone the joys of immortality, some clerics and paladins came down from Waterdeep, and the rest, as they say, is history. Must be lonely here. Yes, yes it is. In fact, since Master died, this is probably the first real conversation I've had. Most folks don't take kindly to imps, so I'm always having to disguise myself as a sheep or a dog or a small child. Since you've been so nice to me and didn't kill me right away, I'd like to sell you some of my master's former wares at a drastically reduced price. Interested? Sure. You can call me by my proper name, which is Boom Moppin. Are you ready to browse my wares? You know what? I am. I don't have enough money for anything good, but you never know. That's not terrible. Good selection. Okay. Alright. Thank you.
I greet you!
So where did you get a name like Boon Moppet anyway? Master gave it to me because I have a habit or a knack for finding gems and rare baubles. He used to just call me Moppet, like you call a child. He was good to me, Master was. I miss him. But now I'm getting all weepy, and I hate that. So just tell me if you want to see my wares or not. Not at the moment. Perhaps another time. Alright. Is there anything else to see around here? Where am I now? Oh. Oh, that's where the stone tower was. Oh, I'm in the west now. Jesus Christ. I keep getting teleported all over the fucking place, don't I? Alright. Well, I was intending to go down here and see where the path down here would take me, so this is good timing, actually. Okay, so that's Gillian's Hill. That's Eastern Farmlands. That's the Lonely Barrens. Okay, well, let's go to East. Finish up exploring around here. Alright, well, that was fun. Trip took 4 hours. And somewhere the cheese lady's like, where the fuck is that guy? It's like, well, that guy's busy. Relax. Well, that's cool. Now I know where to find the another mage cellar.
The Daggerford graveyard, I presume. How morbid. I can't say I like graveyards at all.
Oh, that's okay. Let's take a look. Where's there something I was supposed to look around here for? Maybe gravestone. I'd rather be cremated. That's funny. Rose afraid of the dark for good reason. Trant Maris thought he was fast. Still came in last. Don't sit on me. I want to sit on you. Gravestone. Olavi, may she rise again. Captain Eulis died in the service of Daggerford. I'll be back. Sure you will. Hey, you might. I don't know. Okay. I feel like there will be plot events in this graveyard at some point, if not already. Let's not mince words. Boo! That's very funny. The Brickett family crypt. Was there something I wanted to do with the Bricketts at some point? I can't remember. I'll come to think about it, I really should have gone back to report to the lady, huh? Since already's already out of town, but that's okay. Oh, I bet I can buy that bag of holding now. The door seems to have been forced open from the inside. Oh dear, this could be a problem. Brickett. I did something with the Bricketts earlier. The inscription on the coffin reads, whose home was at his country house, but his heart lay in the forest. The coffin lid appears to have been recently opened. Oh, yeah. Brickett. I did something with Brickett, didn't I? Not that one. Hmm. Alright. Well, that's beside the point. Well, let's check the main mausoleum, yeah? Oh, or that. No, I did check that. I looked at that already. A funeral director's log. This appears to be a record of those recently buried by the proprietor of this funeral home. The recent listing reads as follows. Remains of Alvarin Brickett, ordered by Muriel Brickett, buried in the Brickett family crypt. Cost of services, 500 gold pieces. Okay. Ah, Morris. Let's talk to him.
Welcome, friend.
Can I help you with something? Please be aware that I am quite busy at the moment. This pale, gaunt-looking fellow seems extremely agitated, with beads of sweat streaming down both sides of his face. Are you alright? You look a bit flustered. Flustered? No, not as such. Well, perhaps I am a bit out of sorts, you might say. Why do you ask? Care to tell me what's bothering you? Perhaps I can be of assistance. Suppose I could relate to you the cause of my distress, as everyone from here to Daggerford will soon know about my failure. He speaks that word under his breath, as if afraid to hear it aloud even from his own lips. Please continue, sir. My name is Morris Olgrund. For as long as memory serves, I have cared for the dead. It is sort of the Olgrund family business, you might say, passed down from father to son over the generations. Up until now, our reputation for burying Daggerford's deceased in appropriate fashion has been spotless. So you're an undertaker then? Yes, it's a strange occupation, I'll grant you, but I actually enjoy caring for the dead. They're so predictable, and hence so dependable. All the stress of my job comes from dealing with the living. When I tell the poor family what has happened, they'll never forgive me. Uh, you lost a headstone? Oh, if only it were something that simple. No, the situation is far more dire and unsettling. I seem to have misplaced a body left in my care. How did one lose a corpse? Well, you misunderstand. The body of old man Brickett was successfully interred in the Brickett family tomb, according to local custom. It was after the funeral ceremony that the body disappeared. Ah, what do you think happened? I'm baffled, to be honest. Corpses don't just get up and leave the family crypt. What of the poor fellow's kindly sisters? What if they came by the cemetery to visit their brother's remains? Do you want me to try to locate it? Could you? I'd hunt the body down myself, but my duties here preclude traipsing about the countryside in search of a missing cadaver. I'm used to traipsing about the countryside, Morris. I can do it for you, but I'll need to ask you a few questions. All right. Intelligence. What was the cause of death? The coroner's report claimed the man died of severe food poisoning. This was verified by the man's two sisters, who were present at the time of his demise. It seems a bad case of salmon was the culprit. Actually, I think this seems to be connected to Truth About Vampires. Hmm. I may have jumped the gun a little. Alright. What other questions do you have? Where does this family reside? Alva and Brickett had two sisters, Muriel and Alicine. They're both kindly, loving souls who chose to remain in the Brickett homestead, which lies in the farmlands west of Daggerford. What other questions do you have? Was I there? I was there. There was just nothing notable about it. What if he's entered the realm of the undead? The situation does make one think of necromancy, a practice we servants of Lord Kellamvor find most distasteful. If the spectre of undeath has risen up to take old man Brickett, you may be forced to slay the abomination, sending the poor fellow to the grave a second time. Will there be a reward? Yes, I'll be willing to give you some gold. I think 250 is reasonable. That sounds like an agreeable sum. I'll pay you the full amount when you've returned the corpse. Okay, I'll begin hunting him down. Oh, one more thing. In case old man Brickett has been raised by a practitioner of the dark arts, it may aid you to have some holy water on hand. Take this bottle, and if necessary, empty its contents on the corpse of old man Brickett. This will commit his soul to the care of Lord Kellamvor, where he belongs. Thank you. Alright, well I got a new quest. Nice. Possibly not vampirism. Possibly some other kind of undeadism. Brickett. I did see their estate. That was the one I couldn't get into. I see, okay. Well, now I have a reason to go there. There's a sarcophagus. Let's look in. I'm totally gonna rob the dead.
Yes? Is there something you talk? But we seek the great prize, and talk will only slow us down.
What part of the realms do you call home? Home is wherever I can find a safe place to sleep, I suppose. Perpin chuckles, but his silent tear forms unbidden in one eye. He wipes it away nonchalantly and sighs. Well, the Dugrick's clan bearers lies somewhere to the south. Why did you leave home? Why does any young and able-bodied gnome leave the security of earth and home? Why to seek adventure, of course. What was your family like? My Red Sotner Dogrig was the most amazing gnome you could ever meet. Why, his knowledge of cogs was unsurpassed in the whole clan. Whenever Granda came to visit, Mother cooked my favorite dessert, Tinkle mushroom pudding. He once built the most amazing flying machine out of twigs, grease, and cogs. Oh, was it ever a grand invention? The whole burrow couldn't stop talking about it for weeks. Did it actually fly? Of course it flew. That was the whole point of the invention, you know. When Granda cracked up the clogs and started her up, she made a clattering racket which sent all the children shrieking for their mothers. Perpin's eyes are light with mirth and fond memories. The greatest moment of my childhood was when Granda invited me to sit beside him in the cockpit of his glorious invention. My heart raced as he gave the cogs one last crank and we soared into the sky. Where did you fly? Oh, he flew only a few feet before one of the master cogs gave out. Granda wanted to make repairs, but we were all laughing too much and had to stop. I must have loved him very much. Yes, I'd forgotten about the joys of life in the Burrows. Thank you for allowing me to revisit some very fond memories. He wipes a tear from his eye. How is everything? I'm feeling much better with a few gold pieces in my pockets. Okay. There we are. That's all I had. Now we're done. Alright. We got one. Inspector Reagan.
Yes, what do you want? We would do better to save our energy for battle, not waste it on needless conversation.
For a purpose. Well, if I know what motivates you, it'll be easier to see if your needs are met. I hail from the Amnian town of Kazula, though I haven't been there in some time. My former occupation was captain of the Kazula Gem Guard. What's the Gem Guard? The mines of Kazula produce a significant number of valued gems. So great are the profits that the town elders commissioned a military unit specifically tasked with guarding the mines. What can you tell me about Kazula? You've never heard of Kazula. Well, it's a town governed by greed. The gem mines lie at the center of all theological and political activities within the town. There's but one deity worshipped in Kazula, Timora, who grants wealth to the lucky. If you don't mind, I prefer not to continue with this line of questioning. What else do you wish to discuss? What's the Gem Guard? Alright, what happened? I stopped being captain. Did you leave willingly? I mentioned to you how words are weapons that can be turned back upon their owner. Perhaps once I've a better sense of your character, I may relate to you a bit more about my precipitous decline. Till then, I hope I have allayed any misgivings you may have about my motives and sense of duty. You have. That's all the questions I have. She's pricklier. Probably because I'm more inclined to thievery. And understandable, people can be private. There's a bottle on the table. An awful smell emanates from this bottle.
Now, remember, friend, the saying goes, take 2 coins off the eyes of the dead, and you'll have 2 lifetimes worth of bad luck.
Duly noted. Nah, leave the corpse alone. I don't need 2 coins that much. Okay. Alright. Well, I got a few places to go. Now, I suppose, which way do I want to go next? Well, a lot of things to follow up on. Though I might actually call it the night pretty soon, because I am getting quite... It is getting late, and I might have an earlier morning than I'd like tomorrow. Depending. So... Let's see. Party to wake the dead. Alright. Yeah. I feel like the cheese caper is going to be more complicated, so I don't think I have quite enough energy for that tonight. But it was fun, so. I could report into Chantea for the other one, though, and then come back. Maybe I'll do that. Let's go to Daggerford. Look, so many places to go. Alright. Now where the fuck is that temple? There it is. Oh, it's actually not too far from where I am at all. Nice. Nice. Okay. Trip to 2 hours. Alright. the dirt floor shrine here. It's quite cool.
Well, hello there.
Have you met with the miller? I have, and I've made good progress. Excellent. Tell me more. I killed a lad named Laura, who was situated close to the miller. It may have been poisoning his mind. Oh, hey, I'm viewed as a favorite customer. Nice. A slot is a fearful foe. Fearsome foe. I thank you dearly for ending his life. I'll dispatch an acolyte to the scene to aid the miller's recovery. Now, what did we agree your reward would be? We didn't agree upon a reward, Maravina. All I did was in the service of the grain goddess, Chandea. I am humbled by your benevolence, friend. Is there anything else I could do to aid you this night? Let's look at the store. Box. And some healer skits. Well, I think I'm okay here, but while we're here, I want to make one other pit
Well,
stop.
hello there.
What a nice lady. All right. There we are. Let's go back to the sorcerer store. Because I think I've got enough now for what I would like to get. Also, I can sell shit. And are we going up or down? Up, I think. Oh, I should talk to Delphin. We'll talk to Delphin in a moment. Alright, let's see. View store. Uh oh. No! When did I fucking save? Alright, well clearly this is a sign. I was planning on going off to bed anyway. I'll have to turn in my quest thing again tomorrow. Alright. But that was fun. I had lots of fun defeating a werewolf and a few other things, and hopefully, God forbid, I saved after that one part. Oh boy. If not, well, I'll double check after I finish streaming and redo it again. If I need to. Get myself caught up. Crap. Crap. Alright. Anyway, I think I'm inclined to go raid somebody. But who is available? Does anyone have any suggestion on who to play? Or who to raid, who to play? I'm tripping over my own tongue today. I don't have very many people I'm following on right now. Uh, hmm. Does anyone have any suggestions on who I can raid? Because my own list is pretty short right now. I think I will raid. I think I will raid Eyes on B. Um, I don't know them very well. I know they play a lot of Final Fantasy. But they came up in conversation with my good friends Effector and Emmy and Drew. and they are very big fans, and I think that's always a good recommendation for anybody. So I think I will raid them. You're welcome to join me. They're playing something called The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, and I have to admit, I'm pretty curious about that. So I think that's gonna be my raid person today. All right. Well, you guys have a good night.